power, pig.
That's what they said.
Break the knob off.
Break the knob. Okay, so now Facebook is here. So we
Big shouts out to Facebook.
Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Your brother Qiana.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project at the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See that.
We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in and helping us to redefine what's smart is.
The new baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
Now you know. All right, so what was that? A couple weeks ago, we had to ask our audience to come together, put some positive vibes in the universe.
Yeah.
To get Mr. Edmond in the building.
Okay, so we're gonna send some.
So we're gonna do that same thing now. So y'all, wherever you are, just stop right now. You hear that? That's the chant. And we sending positive vibes to get Qiana in the building this morning. Baby. Text her, tell her, come on in the room. Okay, Charlie said I'm a little low. Let me turn me up a little bit. We doing multiple. How was your weekend,
man? Listen, this weekend was monumental.
Okay.
For a good couple of reasons. It was a great thing, man, to see this black excellence going on around the city, man. And, you know, a lot of great things going on. Big shouts out to all the businesses that's opening. You know, people opening, stepping out on the ledge.
Yes, they are.
Right, making the investment. Big shouts out to y'all. We looking to do some community economic development. And what's that? What you mean community economic? The Black Money Movement. That means we're gonna bring the economic development to our community through our dollars, right? We're gonna infuse money into our community intentionally, right? It started from a protest and a boycott of snacks, but it has grown to something way bigger.
Yes.
Right. This is way bigger than just shutting down the business. What this is about is lifting up more businesses, right? Putting the emphasis on our business, right? On purpose, intentionally.
So let's do the Black Money Movement update. That's what we at. So this is we highlighting what's happening in the world of black economics.
Yes.
Collective power. And today we're talking about these cash mobs.
Yeah.
We ain't buying it.
We ain't buying it, and we don't do that here.
We don't do that. Right?
We don't do that around here. That's what we telling our visitor friends and tourists. We let them know we don't do that around here. So
up to that business, we gotta
we don't do that around here.
Yeah, we don't go to them places.
Him.
They don't respect us. They don't like our dollar. They don't want our dollar. They say they don't need our.
Man, the problem is the power of your words.
Yeah.
You saying you don't need us, and then when we demonstrate what you say, when you get what you wish for, you find out that ain't what you wish for.
Yeah.
You find out, see what it was is, I'm gonna tell you.
AFO, yeah.
Fuck around and find out. Oh. Hey, listen. What is the problem is people be sleepwalking.
Yeah.
Right. I've been doing some deep studying and research into the psyche of mankind. That's women too. And one of the things in the process, we do a lot of unconscious things. Yeah. And that's what mindfulness is. You heard about the mindfulness movement? Yeah. That's actually thinking in the moment, because we do a lot of things unconsciously, right? And what happened to that man, he's been programmed with races and stereotypes, and it unconsciously spews out of him. But the reality is you don't want what you're wishing for. You don't want us not to come to your store.
You really don't.
You don't. You want us in there. Yeah. But the racism has controlled your mind to a point where you're just saying things that are contradictory to your bank account. Your bank account ain't happy with you right now. Not on this end of the bridge. Sleepwalking. That's what they're doing.
Wow.
That's deep, ain't it?
That is, yeah, because he got what he wished for.
That's the psychological thing behind it.
I don't want y'all in here. I don't need
your money. Yeah. Oh, what? Book it.
That's fine.
Book it right there. Right there. Book it.
And so in that same spirit, so that's the We Ain't Buying It is also a national coalition. It's
yes.
Matter, Until Freedom, Indivisible, and other organizations. They are calling for a boycott from Thanksgiving to Cyber Monday, which is today. Cyber Monday. They're targeting Amazon, Home Depot, and Target. And the message is, if you profit from us and don't stand with us, we ain't buying it.
We ain't buying it.
Yeah, and instead they're encouraging people to support small businesses, local shops, black-owned companies during the busiest shopping weekend of the year.
Did you do? I didn't do no Black Friday shopping. I'm a Black Friday shopper, right? I get the best deals every year.
You do. You really?
I do. I don't play with them. I don't play with. I don't open business. I don't open businesses from Black Friday sales. For real. I did. No, I did not. I didn't even go. I didn't even look at the store. Right. And the real true reason for that is because that's something we're already doing locally. Yeah. So it's like right on time. Yeah. It fits the moment. Right. Yeah, it fits the moment. Yeah. And shop with local, man. I bought some Miss Peanuts. Yeah. I big shots out to Brainstorm. He did the Black Friday vendor market at Culture Creative. Right. And see, this is what we're talking about, right? Yeah. Creating the economic driver in our community for ourselves, because they're not coming to save us. No matter who we elect, guess what? They're not coming. And we're going to have a bunch of broken hearts because they're not coming. And they're not coming. They're not coming. And I posted this and people felt I was kind of off. And I said, everything isn't about voting. Okay. Right. And that's odd because I'm a voting person. I'm the person who tell people to vote. That's odd. But the truth is, everything isn't about voting. Let's bring it in, y'all. I'm not going to just be a puppet for a system and pretend like everything. No, it's not all about voting. Yeah. There's other things that are required with your vote.
It's like it's a piece of the puzzle.
It's a piece. Thank you.
You know what I mean? It's a part of it. Like there's things that go with that
to get the whole picture.
Yeah. But when you focus on like that piece and you say, well, this piece,
just go vote.
This piece and everything else will take care of itself. Like,
police brutality, go vote.
No, that ain't it.
Schools, man, go vote. Go vote. Yeah. Lights off, go vote. I'm hungry, go vote. Yeah. Listen, it's disheartening. That's why you're turning so many people off. Yeah. You wondering why so many people ain't like tuning in because you BSing them.
Yeah, that's right.
They can't put their finger on it, but it's in their spirit. They feel the BS.
You know, it's more to it, but you saying that's all you got to do. You telling me all I got to do is
go vote, huh?
Yeah, but I know it's more to it.
My grandma been voting that. Mom come home with the I just voted tag on.
I see you got your pen on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I made this homemade. I went to arts and craft, and I bought it back. I bought the arts and craft back.
Okay. No, I hear that, man. But you're right. It's not the be all end all.
No,
but it is an important part.
Very important.
And another way that you can vote is with your dollars. Cool. So that's what we're doing. You vote with your money, man, and we moving our dollars.
I like that.
We circulating dollars in the community. So this Saturday, December 6th, we're pulling up again. Black Money Movement Cash Mob, supporting local small business, spending intentionally and connecting with the community. And so the location is 727 Seafood. Where is that at?
That's right, down the road, 16th Street, the old Red Snack Shack.
And that's where we're gonna be.
The 6th?
Yeah, the 6th. Saturday.
Man, break bread.
This Saturday, I'm gonna see if y'all can show y'all.
I'm gonna see if they can put us a platter together for our community meeting.
Okay.
And see, I'm gonna see how that work out. I don't know. Okay. I'm checking the trap right now. We got a community meeting, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. But I'm trying to find a way. I'm trying to find, even if I don't do nothing but buy a gallon of juice for us to drink and some sides. I don't know. We're gonna get creative.
That'll be our contribution.
That's how we're gonna do it. That's on purpose. I ain't gonna buy no pizza. I'm a pizza buying.
You will. Yeah.
Get you a pizza. I get you a pizza quick.
No problem. So we're gonna do 727 Seafood and Grill. That's 1701 16th Street, and that's where the cash mob is going to be this Saturday. Intentionally infusing dollars into a local business
on purpose.
On purpose, man. It's all day while they open, so you don't have. It's not like a set time that we're going to be there, or we asking you to show up. Just go spend your money with them on that day. And then, excuse me, another part of this redirecting dollars, man, right here. The One Community Grocery Co-op. So we're actually pushing towards our 300 membership, 300 member goal. So we can reach that feasibility stage and to keep the party going, man. And so,
but John, what is a feasibility? What is feasibility? What's a feasibility study?
So it's basically it's being able to do the research and the studies to see where would be the best place for the business.
Yes.
And as a part of that, you start looking at foot traffic, you start looking at walk-ups, how people actually get to these places.
Yes.
And really just doing your due diligence.
And so all businesses that come into our community, the big dogs, they do feasibility studies before they enter into a community. Exactly. And a lot of times the reason we don't have a grocery store is because on their feasibility study, it said it wasn't for him.
Yeah, they said it wasn't feasible for them and their margin.
But see, this is a different kind of business here. Talk to him, Brother John. And what's not feasible and what's not feasible for them is perfectly feasible for the co-op.
Absolutely. Which that's why it's no competition. You know, it ain't no competition.
It ain't no competition.
And so it's amazing. So definitely y'all support. You can go to ocgc.coop and yeah, man, continue to support the Black Money Movement because it's up and it ain't going nowhere. So how was your weekend? We skipped over that. What'd you do this weekend?
Man, because I forgot again.
I love the 90s.
Yes, nah. Well, that was Saturday, but it was something else. But we'll start there.
Okay.
I heart the 90s. Man, listen, I love me an old 90s hip hop party like everybody else. And when I tell you the way people were coming in, right? Yeah. And they were coming in with that energy. Everybody was like, we were at the door. Tampa Bay Breakfast Club was at the door. Big
shout out to us. Right.
And for real, shout out to BTS Entertainment, right? Because they're the ones who actually put this I Heart the 90s show on, right? And the ladies and men, the families that really stuck it out. I'm glad y'all did good. It was amazing. Yeah. I felt the energy. Yeah. I got me 10 wings and fries. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't take another home?
Hey, yes, man. Got me 10 wings and fries, real nice and decent.
Yeah, no, it was amazing, man. We had a good vibe, had some interviews.
Yes. Yes, good trivia questions too. Good stuff, man. We might have to bring some of the trivia questions to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. What they call it? Would you rather?
Yeah, would you rather? Yeah.
See, you like that? You like that? Yeah. I be working sometimes.
I see exactly what you did.
I don't be out the office every day.
No, it was great, man. So I Heart the 90s. You can see the replay of that as well on the
on Tampa Bay Breakfast Club
Facebook page. Some of the clips. Yes. Up, man. Really
the urban drinkery bottling. I mean, Sandra, I'm just gonna break into this right now. Big shots out to urban drinkery, man. And those bottles, man, the sophistication, the elegance. Yeah. Oh man, it's amazing. Man, you should have seen how Drees came in with that thing. Like I was like, what you got?
The urban drinkery.
Man, he had that lemon basil, boy, with the basil at the top.
Yeah. I just got the text from you. I ain't gonna even read it on.
Okay, don't do it. I ain't been getting no text, man. Listen, my phone. Yeah. I'm gonna have to send a message to Apple.
Okay.
Because how y'all doing me right now with these 2 terabytes of storage that I got is ridiculous.
That's a lot of storage.
I had to erase LinkedIn. Listen, I had to erase LinkedIn, man. This is crazy. So I can use my phone. I haven't been like people text me. So I ain't getting a text.
You had to make, LinkedIn was the one you decided that had to go.
You had to go. Yeah. The weakest link.
LinkedIn was the weakest link.
But no, and it's the strongest link. So that's why it was a hard decision. And I'm still not getting messages. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man.
So is that iCloud storage? Is that how that works?
Yeah, and they just upcharging me, man. They already said they had Apple Intelligence and it don't got it.
Okay.
I need to get in on the lawsuit.
Class action.
Because it ain't right.
Class action. Oh, I forgot to say this too. We still taking donations for Jamaica, man. You want to go get the camera and show y'all. He done jumped in. You finna bring in the barrel. Let's show the people what we doing here. Hold on.
Come on, Brother John.
Let's see. He got a barrel in here. We buying those. You see that?
This is how it's going out, y'all.
Yeah, it's going out. We
you can buy a barrel too.
Yeah,
because we want more barrels.
It's crazy. But visually, a lot of us are maybe put it on there and put it on the chair back there in the background so people can see. That's what we get right now. We loading those up. That's what we put these supplies in, man.
Yes,
and they coming in, and we want to thank everybody for bringing them in.
Yes,
because it's really amazing. From Hurricane Melissa, disaster relief,
black fish in the air on this one, y'all.
For real, man.
We need more of these.
Yes, we really do. And you can actually purchase one. You can go to 99jamsbird.com and give a contribution. And if you want to bring something for us to put in it, we are teaming up with local partners launching. I mean, it's not launched now, it's actually up. The disaster relief is happening. There's stuff that we started to fill up the room in here.
That's real.
And you can come through with your donation, man.
It is exciting to see it. Yeah. When I came and I seen, I said, oh man, it's coming in. Gave me some ideas of some stuff that I could bring. Yeah. Right. So yeah.
And I got, once you said it, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I got some stuff I can bring.
Just like that, man. Come on, man. These people have been devastated.
Yes.
There's never been a hurricane of this magnitude. Yeah. Right now, the United States is talking about going into Venezuela on ground and not helping these people. They're in the Caribbean.
They got the ships over there.
They're in the Caribbean talking about going on the ground, but they going to go to war. But here we is got to send stuff from our house to help people in Jamaica, and we got to do it then.
That's right.
Ain't no second guessing it.
And they said what's needed the most: water, non-perishable food, toiletries, baby items, and medical supplies. You can drop off the donations at the 99 Jams headquarters, also Bethel Community Baptist Churches and Center, and in Taste of the Islands Restaurant, 2231 34th Street South is another location where you can take contributions. And also, if you wanted to donate just some cash and send a little something, you can do that by going to 99jamsbird.com/donate, and you can actually help and support the relief drive for Jamaica.
Who got the subscriptions to the water, man? You know, when they bring the big water in and who got the subscription, man? We want to buy about 10, 20 of them, man.
That's how you do it?
Yeah, then we know they got a subscription already. It ain't gonna be like us going to the store and buying it.
Yep. Right.
And we ain't talking about, giving us nothing. We just talking about, when the waterman come, tell them we need 20 of them this time and we gonna pay for them.
Right. That's right.
You get what I'm saying? The big 3, 4.
The 5 gallons.
Yes. Man, shake them loose. Yeah.
Yeah. It's under the cases. I know what you're talking about. Instead of them, you get the judge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you think smart?
We're going to bust it open and then they can do whatever they need with it.
Yeah, you got what you need. Also, our last announcement that we wanted to let y'all know that's happening, man. If you're running for office in 2026, this is attention, candidates and campaigns. If you're running for office in 2026 and you're looking for a real way to connect with people, not just voters, but actually the real community.
The people, man.
With the people for real. 99jamsbird.com has a space for you. You can underwrite a show to build your audience and share your message. Our listeners tune in because they trust the voice of the organization, the culture, the conversation, and the connection. So underwriting the show is one of the most effective ways to introduce yourself, highlight your platform, and stay in front of the people that you want to serve. Your message stays local, you support and strengthen Black media, and your campaign gets consistent visibility. So if you want to reach the heart of St. Pete, this is where you can do it. For underwriting information, rates, and to lock in your spot, send us a message or hit that contact us button at 99jamsbird.com. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. And it's a very important season coming up.
Yeah.
Don't wait till August. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to already be coming through.
Yeah, that's
right. Connecting with the people already.
Yeah.
Right. Don't wait until it's the last 90 days. Now we see here. Well, and I ain't knocking that. Man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we got enough time that you can kind of, move. You can move through traffic right now. Right. If you really want to get elected, you can kind of shake through traffic right now. Help people. I seen people doing some stuff, big shots out to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm talking to the rest of y'all.
Yeah. I'm
talking to the rest of y'all. I'm talking to the rest of y'all.
You know what? That is the thing too. We gotta. I think, and this is motivational money. So we gotta learn how to follow the example of the Cinderella story.
Oh.
Because sometimes when we make these statements, people get all in their feelings, even though that shoe don't fit your foot. So if it don't fit your foot,
the Cinderella story.
Just move it.
I know where you was going.
Pass the shoe along.
No, I know where you was going.
Sometimes it fits your foot, and sometimes it don't fit your foot. And if you know clearly that he ain't talking about me, pass that shoe along.
Thank you. Don't just catch
it. Be stressing.
Don't catch a stray. Don't be catching strays like they call it. Oh, we call it stray. Yes, you just jumping in the way.
I do this. I do that. It's like I feel it.
And I wasn't talking to you.
I'm talking to. That's why you said it. But no, you just made me think of that when you said the rest of y'all. Yeah, we see the ones who doing what we do.
Yes.
We see you underwriting. We see you out. We see you engaging.
Doing yourself, yeah.
And we appreciate that. We
sincerely.
Y'all. So if you heard that and you felt like, oh, well, I do that. That's the Cinderella moment. Pass the shoe along if it don't fit you. That's
classic.
Motivational.
Well, that's a classic, boy. I
don't know if y'all took that lesson from Cinderella, but that was definitely
one of the messages.
Another one of them is what's for you is for you. Right? If it's for you, it's for you. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing, get your butt in the highs before it's too late.
I do that faithfully. I don't want my ride to turn into a puncher.
I been having all the good time. Get caught in traffic. Don't get caught in traffic.
When you was supposed to be there. So make sure that you do that.
And them people told you.
They told you. That was part of the terms and conditions. If you get your backside where it's man, you're rusty dusty.
You're rusty dusty.
In the house, man. And so and then also MLK parade.
Oh man.
One of the you swagged out. Boy, you got all kind of example. You modeling.
Yeah, big shout out to the whole organization and operation.
Yeah.
I support it.
And so one of the things we got like 6 minutes before the break, and I remember last week it was the classic, right?
Yes.
And you was making some comparisons.
Yes.
Trying to, give us like a heads up on
tone set. We tone set.
The tone.
Yeah.
What happened in Orlando, and then setting the tone.
So a lot of people know Black people go to like events, right? The classics is one of the events Black people go to in droves because it is one of the Divine Nine, the Black people, right? So, but then there's an underbelly of that where the police and the city conspire to lock people up, give people tickets, and to do all type of miscellaneous things that really is just targeted at Black people because this is the Black Day, right? And then so I was watching Orlando. Man, you don't see that at the festival, the country festival they just had, right? That police went out there ticketing people, targeting people. So when I was watching Orlando 2 days before the classics, the Orlando police were going through trainings, preparing for the classic. And they were like doing their little thing, and I'm like, "What the hell, y'all?" Like y'all preparing for war. What are y'all doing? And then,
not preparing to welcome people.
And then when you see the aftermath, them snatching people out the car while the car driving, they ticketing people for tag lights and you ain't do this and you ain't do that. All up and down the classic, all you seen was
heavy-handed enforcement.
And it's a tried and true thing that they do to Black people when they come to towns in the South. This has been going on since Reconstruction. When they come into the town, they see the Black people and they target them. Right? This was a speed trap. This was what the Dukes of Hazzard was about. Right? This is what Boss Hogg was doing. You get what I'm saying? And all I'm saying, St. Pete, hands off. This is a no-fly zone. St. Pete police. MLK is a no-fly zone. 9th Street, MLK Street, leave these people alone. If people aren't breaking laws, I'm talking about laws.
Like criminal
offenses. Leave people alone, man. Don't do that. Our old guard gave y'all permission to do that. Back in the days, they said, yes, get them, lock them up, debauchery. The new guard ain't doing that. The new guard saying hands off.
Welcome. Thank y'all for
the new guard saying this economic development
in our community. Thank y'all for bringing this economic development into infusion.
Thank you.
We welcome y'all to our city.
And we telling our police to leave people alone. Not asking, because we pay taxes. We pay y'all. We're telling you, do not do what Orlando just did. If you want to know what we don't want for MLK 2026, go look at what's going on in Orlando. We don't want that. And the problem is, not enough of our powerful people are going to sing this song as well. Even though they're supposed to be by economics, but we'll beg for economics, but when they're coming to us, we'll help them push it away. And that's the problem.
You're going against the same message
that all year you buy economic development, but when MLK come, y'all better not be out there without no permits. Y'all better not be doing this. What the fuck are you talking about?
And when you got a whole row of local people that's
what is you talking about, man? And I just was down there at the dip in Kimmel Park. They had that big shopper like Palooza thing and all those vendors. And as I'm walking, I'm like, it's good. And I'm telling you, it was at Camel Park, this one.
Okay.
Because it was one at Wills Park too.
Gotcha.
But this one, and what made me think about it, as I walked through it, I said, damn, I wonder how many of these people got their vendor license. Wait a minute, I wonder how many people even were asked, did they have a vendor's license? Was it even a question? And I guarantee you it wasn't, because it was the other people, right? Yeah. And all I'm saying, for my community, we need that same treatment, extend that same olive branch to the community that's hurting the most. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Don't keep kicking us down and then ask us why we down. Right. Why I'm going to buy a pack to move it and do all this, because I can't get a vendor. Yeah. I can't do this. I can't do that. So I can sit in the trap and bump these things. And then now you mad too. So okay, then y'all gotta pick which one. Yeah. You can't cover all the bases. Right. You have to leave an opening. Yeah. And the opening needs to be the opportunity, like the MLK Day, for us to do economics between ourselves, and bring economic development up in St. Pete by greeting our guests.
Be out there with your greenhouse info.
And doing this, be out there like this here. I want to see the police in the road like this here, bro. I ain't lying. I want to see you like this here. I want to see you waving to these people, letting them come.
And see those vendors. Give them a flyer and tell them to come to the.
I want to see y'all I want to see you on the golf cart like this here, man. I need you to come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Not discouraging people from actually doing business. Not discouraging.
Yes.
Of course, you maintain the traffic, but a lot of that stuff
it's all a pretext to break the law.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Let's pull the covers off. Okay. Right? You didn't want black people congregating.
Sometimes the traffic do need somebody to be out.
Absolutely, and that's the job we paying you to do. But that's the job we paying you to do.
So managing the traffic.
That's the job. That's what I meant.
That's one thing. But
okay.
Stopping people, shutting it down.
Come on, man.
We need some traffic support.
Yes, we need traffic support, and we need security support, right? Let's not cap. There's no cap here, but we don't want.
You haven't had incidents where you really
not historically. Let's walk it down.
Yeah, right. People come out there and have a good time. We're at that age, man. And so listen, we got a lot that we're gonna cover. So when we come back, we're gonna talk about there's been some moms that's been getting arrested for whooping their children.
This is out of hand.
I saw 2 incidents where moms whooped their children and they went to jail.
You can't whoop them in public.
They was at home, but one of the family members recorded it. And it was a white woman, a white teacher. Whooped up child, recorded by a family member, and we're gonna talk about that. There was another one that I saw. The penny, they ain't making the penny no more. And then Charlie Chris running for mayor. So we're gonna
no, we got that going first.
Yeah, we
missed that one last time. So we gotta talk about that.
So y'all gotta make sure that y'all stick around. We'll be right back about 6-7 minutes after the hour right here on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99 Jams, The Bird.
Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm your boy Edmond. I go by Mr. Edmond. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, Your Brother John, YourBrotherJohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Qiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. There was a St. Pete that existed, you know, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, you know, somewhat a struggle for black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college
in Orlando?
Talk to us, Soprano.
No, yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges, go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies.
Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
On video, showing the two men Israeli authorities have freed a Palestinian-American boy after holding him for over 9 months without trial in an Israeli military prison where he says he was physically and psychologically tortured.
If you don't know, now you know.
Hey, this is therapeutic, man.
It really is.
Because if you can laugh like this, well, you might not get old.
Okay,
think about them
If
old
you can
dudes.
laugh like this, you might not
Think
get
about the
old.
old dudes that sit under the tree and just laugh and be having a good time. Those be the oldest people.
Can't
They
imagine
live
that.
the longest.
I don't know.
I done seen some.
I see people sit on porches and live a long time.
I done seen some mean people live a long time
Seen
too.
some mean, yeah, they say some strong faces. They got them strong faces and live a long 100 years with a strong face. Yeah.
Don't bounce that ball in front of that kid.
They've been doing that, but all your life and all your mama and them life too. Your mama used to bounce that ball same way as you.
Go ahead down now. Go lock down. I ain't with that.
That's crazy.
Wow. Oh, I know somebody like that too. Got a whole big old yard and get out of there. Run. Oh my God.
Get out my yard.
Get out my yard. It's like, ain't nobody like they safe over there. We got a call. It's Motivational Monday.
They motivated too.
They motivated. They want to hear from the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. What's going on? Caller.
Hey, good morning, man. I just want to wish y'all a good morning, man. I ain't heard from y'all in a while. I miss y'all. Love y'all.
Hey, man, good work, man.
I
said you've been doing some good things, man. You've been doing some big stuff, bro.
And you turn them on.
Yeah. Give God glory for everything, man. Y'all have too, man. Y'all just keep pushing the narrative, man. Letting the city know what's honest and giving the good ideas and getting it out there, man. I appreciate y'all for everything, man.
Thank you for the call, man. We love the love.
All right.
Man, like Granny Penny.
Comedian Damian Davis, y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. That's what time it is, man. Y'all give us a call.
So
Motivational Monday.
What I missed the first 30 minutes.
We can't go back. We gotta go forward.
Yeah, let me see what you missed.
Can you give me like
we do a recap. We've talking about the I Heart the 90s.
Oh, that was dope. We had so much fun that y'all missed that.
Yeah, we had a blast over there. And then we was talking about this Black Money movement. How we
talked about the Black Money movement.
Yeah. We ain't buying it. That was another one. Like how we ain't buying it.
And we don't do that around here.
Yeah, we don't do that around here. We don't spend money with people who don't appreciate us and don't value, what we do for real. And so we covered that. And then Jamaica, we wanted to remind people to support Jamaica to drive.
The American Army is in the Caribbean, but they ain't even, the American news ain't even talking about Jamaica, man.
Yeah.
But you know who else? They're not talking about Jamaica. They're not talking about the Philippines.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening in the Philippines. Got hit. A couple people got hit, but I'm talking about close to home. Them people are right there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's still black and but what I'm saying is there's still black and brown people, and you look how they are ignored. Them people are where they and so just when you sit up there, I get Jamaica's right there, and we're on the calls for Jamaica, but then somebody else brought it to my attention about the Philippines, right?
Okay, yes, I didn't know about the Philippines.
And they had a mudslide and all that, and them people don't have nothing as well.
Right.
Over there too.
There's some deep stuff happening, huh?
And I mean, and they worried about, and I know they want to unlock these Epstein files. You know what I mean? Like you're thinking about the things that's on top of the radar in America that we're talking about that don't bring us, that's not gonna give us anything. You know what I mean? Like
they really want Epstein files to oust politicians. So it's more. So it's not about the victims. But that's another story. We'll talk about that on Politics with Mr. Edmond another day. But we had the last topic was about MLK Day.
Yes.
And the economic development that we don't want them messing up like they did in Orlando.
Yeah.
Taking people to jail. They slammed the boy out of his car. Why the car
was still running? Yes.
Everybody's in danger, man.
Yeah.
Y'all just did this and he wasn't doing nothing. And his arrest wasn't required for you to snatch him out of the car. You could have got the tag and arrested him later.
Right.
But y'all pull him out the car. The car keeps rolling down the road.
Yeah. With no driver.
Listen, this is the stuff that we don't want happening here. We want the St. Pete Police Department to do some research and look at what happened in Orlando during the classics. This is the black Mecca.
Yeah.
These are powerful black people who do this classic thing. Right. And y'all do them like that. Hey, we need to say right now, City of St. Pete, we don't want y'all to do our visitors like that.
Yeah.
We want the economic development to come from out of town. We want the people to spend money with vendors, and we want everybody to have a good time. We want the traffic to keep flowing. We want y'all out there waving. MLK Street, I want y'all out there like this here. I want you to be on let them people go.
That's right.
Because the reality is, over the decades, they have strangled the economic development in our community by strangling that day. Because communities are built from one day all over the world.
Yeah.
And so our community has been struggling to have that one day.
Right.
We've been struggling. And I'm talking about MLK Street.
Yeah.
Because they don't mess with everything else.
No, but
I'm talking about the organic celebration.
But they're on there, but they're not arresting people on MLK Street.
Yes, they do. They have the same heavy-handed tactics.
Yeah.
They copy each other. These police go to big conventions.
Wait, before we say that, because I want to be sure. Because no.
They write tickets and take people to jail. They target it. It's just like it's just like
Dude,
I don't know because I don't be out there.
No. Because before we say this, because I also know for a fact that that's one of the days that they are lax, especially on 9th Street.
You done picked up the whole microphone.
Tell me somebody who got arrested on 9th Street last year. Tell me.
I don't monitor the arrest of people. So come on, why you doing that?
No, I'm just saying before.
You have to prove something.
Before we
but
go
I can prove to you that the city ramps up enforcement, and they have reported times. They had methods. Everything you're trying to say they don't do, they know.
First of all, I didn't say none of it
when he first came.
You was able to say speak your piece. You was saying your piece. Yeah.
She jumping in there.
Talking about they don't what they don't do.
Talking about Kevin.
No.
Jumping in there. Just
saying what they don't do. And I don't know enough about it.
But this is what I want to say before we go on this rant. I want to. No, because I'm. No. That's
the bar fact.
No, before we do that, because maybe in 2017, but we're in 2025 right now.
Okay, then.
The practices haven't been changed.
In 1960, it don't matter now either, right?
No, but what I'm saying is before we, Jabbar, what I'm trying to say, before we shoot bullets.
They already shot. We ain't taking it back. I ain't taking it back. I'm standing on it because the economic development in my community.
So it's your position. I just want to clarify what
they don't do.
But for those who are just coming in, we're talking about MLK in St. Pete, the MLK celebration. Yeah. No, I just want to bring because there's people that's coming in late and they might have missed all of that and they don't know why we're so excited about this particular topic. And so we're talking about MLK in St. Pete. Also, what happened in Orlando and just the heavy-handed police response in Orlando to the classic. And Mr. Edmond was saying that we don't want people being arrested on MLK, and Qiana saying that they're not arresting people on
not
MLK.
Like that because and then Miss Teresa just said it.
What she said?
She just said Qiana is correct.
The SPPD has been very lax on MLK Street for the past few years.
They have because they had a coverage. No. And let me tell you may see.
Good morning, Erica.
After historic escalation,
but if
after historic escalation. So what you do when you watch patterns?
Okay,
right. Let's play it out. When you watch patterns after 2017, that's a historic escalation. They got such pushback. Yeah, okay, they probably slacked.
18. That was 18.
Whatever. They probably slacked off.
Yeah, it was 18.
But it doesn't stop the mission. And see what Orlando remind me of is what the mission is.
Okay,
it's to stop us from being together and spreading our economics.
No, I'm gonna say this. So you sound like somebody in a real bad relationship, and that is
I have a terrible relationship with police,
right? And I'm not gonna disrespect, but what I'm gonna say,
even worse
can I talk?
No, because you said it. I'm just telling you which way you right about. I have a horrible relationship with the city of St.
I would appreciate it, and I think our audience would if we speak one at a time. Go ahead, Q.
Mr. Edmond, is that again, I always say we ask for something, we get it, we never happy with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're saying that after 2018, by time, when is the good time to do it? Like if we're fighting a good fight and we want to see change, and then when we get it, we don't recognize it. Okay. You know, and so what I'm not gonna do.
So have you recognized the changes that have been? Let me ask you a question. Have you recognized any change? Let me ask you this question, and I want you to respond to this question because we're having a conversation here. So when Qiana, she said we advocated for some changes in 2018, but we don't recognize those changes. Have you seen changes since 2018? And if so, what have those changes been?
So I think the biggest change has been the recognition of the economic development that MLK brings.
Gotcha.
It's not to treat us better. It's not to do something different. It's because the lens had been changed.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out to us because we started shifting. We started shining the light.
And that's what I'm continuing.
Okay.
See, I'm continuing to change that lens because I know these police go to conferences together and they talk about how they act and how they do this. And if you look at what Orlando did, they had a press conference like 2 days before, and they had the officers training with their dogs, showing you what they were going to do during the classics.
And they did it. Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, I don't want that here. Okay. So if there's a plan, because see, I know this is the time when the plans happen. See, I know about the meetings.
Yeah.
Right. This is when they meet with the black leaders and say, hey, we're gonna do whatever we gonna do.
Yeah.
And I'm just getting in front of it.
Saying don't do that.
No. That ain't what we do.
So okay, I like what you just said. No,
Okay, that's good.
So Jabbar,
She was about to agree with you. It sounds like
but Jabbar, you have a real problem. It's like everybody let you talk. But when somebody else want to talk, you don't want to hear nobody else's opinion.
I do got that problem.
Kanye West. I'm gonna let you finish, but
but now what you just said right there was different than what you said earlier.
Okay.
It was. You changed it. You did, because what you did was say they're gonna. You assume and accuse the St. Pete police of doing the same thing.
That go back and watch the tape.
I did. That's what made me say something. If you would have said that, I would have agreed with you 100%. If you would have said, "Hey, listen, we want to get ahead of it and make sure that it doesn't happen," you was like, "Because y'all, okay, we will."
All right. So where we landing is, let me take some of these comments.
We want a nice day on MLK.
Let me take some of these comments. Fancy Nancy says, I have been a part of many conversations with Chief, and he has been changing it. But give this year to watch 2 other things they stated would discontinue. Miss Teresa says, you can't paint all police with the same brush. 2018 is 7 years ago. Nancy followed up with, and some things were completely illegal that I brought to their attention as well. And then Qiana is right again with the hand claps, bearing witness. And so yeah,
so they be on everybody. They be on
yeah. No,
they pushing us up in different ways.
That's right though. I mean, because it's just different perspectives, and I think that's the magic of this moment and what we do here. Because like if we agree on everything, that means somebody's not being honest.
Yeah, somebody.
You know what I mean? And so we're going to have moments where we just don't agree on and we don't see it the same way based upon our lived experience.
That's true.
And then you start, getting into them types of conversations. So I appreciate y'all. Again, you listen to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. What's your thoughts? MLK Day on MLK Street. What are you looking forward to? Give us a call. Let us know some of your favorite MLK moments. Somebody call us. It's Motivational Monday, 727-637-2416. Call us and tell us one of your MLK Day memories of best moments.
So MLK Day, great memory, right? And so on 9th Street, me and my cousin Buki, we had matching outfits.
That was the thing.
We had on biker shorts and tube tops. They were black with turquoise stripes.
Okay.
Right. And they captured us and put us in the weekly challenges.
Okay.
Right. And we was in elementary. You could not tell us
that y'all was a celebrity.
No,
weekly challenger.
Oh, we got that. They see us like with our matching outfits.
Yeah, that was when the challenger was challenging, boy.
Wow, when I say you couldn't tell us nothing.
Right on. Caller, you on the air.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, y'all. Very, very touchy thing now, man. I hate it for the young kid, man, because he brings expert analysis. Shout out to those who have been fighting. I think that the MLK fight has been going on since the 80s. So when Charlie Soprano is getting traumatized by viewing the events in Orlando, it's warranted because, again, the conversations that have been had, like the main conversations that make the change that we're talking about, that needed to be recognized, was done on the strength of Charlie Soprano, you know what I'm saying, and taking those chiefs, you know what I'm saying, back in 2016, 2017. That was that picture that he posted on Facebook that had the police lined up from the 1960s in the 2000s that really moved that conversation. Yeah. And that's when you hear me saying stuff like, hey, the reason why they can't attack 9th Street on MLK Street is because no one organizes it. You know what I mean? But we know this because we've had these meetings with the police chief.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Bring it back there. Oh, yeah, that's no.
So let me answer the question of what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the continuous fight against economic wealth in our community. So I want to look at those concrete barricades be put there like they do every year around MLK because it's a continuation of attacking economics. King Kutel be there for 4 or 5 years in the same location. No barricades, but then MLK, it's just another thing that they do. Small things, and those things haven't changed. Those things I've been doing lives about 5 or 6 years about why those barricades are continuously being put there. So they're small gains, right? But then I don't highlight small gains. I can see a continuation of other things. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that. Thank you for calling, Kerry. Thank you for that perspective. So we're talking about the MLK Day on MLK Street in St. Pete and celebration.
I want to just kind of clear something else up too. It's not that the city of St. Pete wants the MLK parade to go down 9th Street. Let me say this.
Okay.
It's the people in St. Pete that wants it to go down. You can look at it. I'm in these meetings. Yeah. Right. Tons of it. They're not pushing for us to go down 9th Street. You know who is? The people of St. Pete is. Yeah. That is the community. Now, maybe you may not want it to go down 9th Street because you see something else, but it's other people that look just like you that wanted to go down 9th Street. Yeah. And I want to, we have some enemies, but everything ain't our enemy. Everything ain't fighting against us. And yes, I will agree with Reno when we look at it. There are barricades that's up there on 18th Street, right? But these are questions that also need to be asked. Why? You know what I mean? Because we assume that it's something bad, and it could be something to help us as well. I mean, before we just need to have these conversations.
So all I'm going to do is just say, historically, the city of St. Pete has had a thing out for the Black community. Yeah. It has. Agreed. This is not something that we're going to put on like we don't know, right? And so when we see continuations of it, you got to say something. Yeah. Because if you don't say something, they keep doing it. And then you say, oh, okay, the best thing is I love how it plays out. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because once you look at it holistically, this has been the biggest economic driver in South St. Pete for 30 years, right? You ain't got nan executive or now top ranking official to say that. There hasn't been nothing economically driving South St. Pete like that one day.
What's the website so I can post it again? Is it St. Pete spelled out?
Oh, yeah.
ST St. Pete
MLK Parade.
MLKparade.com.
So speaking of St. Pete.
Yeah. So you can go there. Actually, if you want to be a vendor, if you want to participate and get in the parade, you can actually go to stpetmlkparade.com. Get all the information about the time, the route, and everything that's happening with St. Pete MLK. But make sure that y'all tap in and continue this legacy. Yeah,
that's it. And I mean, I'm with the fight with you. Yeah, I'm all about the fight with you. So,
but she just wants you to. Sometimes you throwing haymakers. And
but
you drop your head and you start windmilling a little bit. Sometimes,
it's warranted because
you get hit with an uppercut though. The uppercut handle that windmill.
That's all right because you got to.
No, we don't want to see you. We don't want to see you take that.
Because the reality is,
square up, man.
But the reality is, and ain't nothing I said today was a lie or exaggeration. See, it can be called opinion. Yeah, but there's true facts. Like I did not step one side out of the facts. Yeah, and none of what I said, nothing. I did. I made sure of it. Right. This has been practiced for that. I ain't just start talking about the MLK because I'm so well rehearsed in it, and that's why when I said what I said is because I know how the plans unfold. Right, and I seen it, and when I seen Orlando highlighting how the plan unfold, if somebody in Orlando Black community would have said, "Oh, don't do that to our visitors,"
maybe they would have got a different outcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hear
that's
that.
all I'm saying.
Yeah. You got to lift your voice and use the platform that you got to get the outcomes that you want. So I appreciate that. Politics with Mr. Edmond. What you got, man? Anything race. Yeah. Okay.
We got a new entry in the mayor's race.
It's not official.
Oh, it ain't.
But he opened the pack. Charlie Chris.
Chris, the money,
but they haven't filed. I mean, it's the same way like with the mayor. He has his pack. He hasn't officially filed. So I think it's only one person who's actually filed to be in, and that's Maria Scruggs. Yeah, but others are like sowing the seeds. You see it's coming. The rumors are spreading. Some of them are confirmed, but they just haven't officially filed.
Nobody has filed. But
to date, Maria is the only one that's actually filed that I'm aware of. And so, but Charlie Chris opened the St. Pete Shines or something like that pack. Basically signaling that he's starting to raise some money for a race to jump into the St. Pete's mayor's race, and we wanted to know what y'all thoughts are on Charlie Chris getting in, if he actually goes all the way through with it, which it looks like he will.
I got two questions. One, I wonder how much money he's gonna have to make before he decide to run. Because usually when they open packs and do that stuff, they still like exploring. They gonna do it. They got their mindset.
Okay.
But then I know how it be. They be like, okay, if we don't raise 700,000 by such and such, we ain't looking like such and such.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wonder what that number is.
What his number is for?
Yeah.
Do you think he should?
I mean, he a citizen of St. Pete.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell, everybody else is.
Put it in the chat. That's the question. Should Charlie Chris run for mayor of St. Pete? Yeah. Some saying he shouldn't run. Saying because and here's the other. I saw a post that was talking about how if Charlie Chris get into the race, it would split the Democratic vote. But then my question was, I thought the mayor's race was nonpartisan. So the concern about them splitting the Democratic vote was, interesting when I saw that. But that's one of the concerns that's coming out of those who are affiliated and aligned with parties, saying that it's Democrats, and Democrats may be split between Charlie Chris and Mayor.
I mean, it's a possibility. Even with a nonpartisan race, it's still.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nonpartisan in name only.
Yeah,
okay,
nonpartisan in name only. So should he do it? I don't think he should. I mean, go ahead on, Charlie. Like, I remember that was a part of the conversation when we were having the Black Men Rising meetings in 2022. I think he was running for governor at that time, and we was asking black men to vote, and a lot of people remember Chain Gang Charlie. Like, they caught long times, long sentences in response, and you can debate, what the motivation was, but the end result was a lot of us got locked up under Charlie's regime, Chain Gang Charlie. Then I ended up getting my rights restored back after he, realized that, okay, yeah, we made a mistake. They changed these laws. It's just I got my rights back on
afterwards, after he's seen the error his way.
Yeah, but it was like still lots. I mean, come on, man. Like,
it's kind of like parenting.
Come on, man. But we don't need another old white man to be the parent.
What I'm saying is, like, back then, when you parent, you have your first child, you see the error, and then you after you do this, you be like, oh no, I got to change that.
So you do different with the rest of your children.
You do different with as you. I mean,
that's a good analogy.
And what I'm trying to say
I'm different with my baby girl than I was.
And what I'm trying to say is that we always talk about change, and then we want people to give us grace about our past and be like, I'm not the person I used to be. We say this all the time. Don't judge me about look at what I'm doing right now. But yet, when we see something we don't like, we go right back to the past and be like, they did that in 1969.
But that still have impacts in today, though.
It does. All of it have relevant. It's still relevant, but also what you're doing now. Like, let's look at the track record. Once he changed, did he flip back over?
Yeah, and I think right now that's the question too. Like, I ain't seen Charlie Chris nowhere.
So my thought,
if we were talking about what he doing now, I ain't seen him nowhere.
My thought on this election, I think that with what's been going on with the administration, the troops, all these people quitting, firings, and all the leaving and all that other stuff. I think it's going to be a packed crowd
for the mayor's race.
Because there's a lot of unhappy constituents.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that ain't happy what's going on now and what's went on in the past. Right, these last 4 years haven't been a Disney World ride for a lot of people.
Right.
It's been real hectic.
But then it has been a Disney World for a lot of people.
I don't know.
Well, that's why so many people lining up saying they finna load up and jump in because they're responding to the things they see.
Okay.
These are professional politicians. A lot of these people, all these people so far are professionals.
Right.
It's not a bunch of new guys talking about it right now.
Yeah.
Right. It's all professionals. And the reason the professionals are talking about it because they see what's going on.
Okay.
I want to say something so bad, but I'm going to save it for off air.
Okay. All right,
but just know that I got something to say because,
So for tuning in, we're talking about Charlie Chris and his run for mayor. Let me take one of these comments since Q don't want to give you hers. We're going to take some comments from here.
I don't mind about shooting.
Don't shoot.
But I'm going to wait after air.
You came in shooting.
So here we go.
I did not.
Ada McFarley, thank you for tuning in. Women Talk is on 99 Gems. I think 9 a.m. Put it in the chat. She does an amazing program right here on 99 Gems. She says, lift your voice and use the platforms you have been given, encouraging you to continue, Mr. Edmond. Miss Peanut says, watch Negroes vote for Chain Gang Charlie. You're tough. Dan says Welch's pack is pretty low at this point. Actually, Chris will probably need to raise $2 million. There will be more money involved in this race. Man, let me. I'm trying to. I'm just talking in my head. No, you're talking out loud. Actually, Chris will probably need to raise $2 million. There will be more money involved in this race than any race in our city history. I agree. Ada McFarley says Charlie Chris transformed like a lot of us. Once he saw his wrong, he turned it around. Okay. So
that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm looking.
Should he run? Should he do it? I say he should go ahead on and
do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And I mean,
say no, man. No, man. Go ahead on, Charlie. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is gonna be so funny when I do. But I see.
Go ahead on, Charlie.
So Mrs. Peanuts, okay. Right, because he over there. Oh no, okay. You know, somebody do change your grain. Charlie, see that? But that's just like Mr. Peanuts, like somebody telling you that, like, yo, I'm finna give you pork right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
How's that?
No, what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is he has completely changed his life from where he used to be.
Okay.
He used to eat all this pork, bad food, and he used to cook.
Yeah.
And he tell you, I'm an excellent cook. And then once he knew better, he did better, and he completely changed his life. You can't give him pork anymore.
Well, here's the thing. The difference in that is those things impact the individuals. We're talking about these decisions that you made in your life that impacted a whole community of people. And people are still under those, like, people still have those marks on their record, and they still have that stuff in it. So it ain't just like you ate pork and now you getting healthy. No, but like you fed and you dumped a whole bunch of pork in the community, and now we got high blood pressure, we got diabetes, and now you done changed your diet. But I'm still getting pills, I'm still trying to get my life together. So I think it's a different kind of context.
What I'm trying to say is that when you look at that, Reno mama completely off of her pills, right? She don't do any of that because.
But I want to let's stay high level.
Stay high level because when you say that, like, he changed his life, and once you change your life, then you start to change the people around you. Okay. How many people have had the conversation about not eating meat? Mr. Edmond don't do meat. Okay. Do meat on holidays because of Reno.
But again, these are one at a time. When you in a position where you can influence a whole community, and you have a lot of people who have been directly impacted by the decisions that you made. You know what I mean? And now you changed it, and you start trying to undo it, but it's still people in the community who remember, like, what you did, and you can't expect them to just be like, oh well, he changed.
I don't. But what I don't expect for everybody to say that. And
you give grace where grace is needed, and I hear like all of that.
And that's all I'm saying is that we go really hard, and then when somebody else come on us, we don't. I
like Charlie Chris, but I love Brother John, so it's different. It's different.
I like Charlie Chris, but I love Brother John.
I love the love. I appreciate that.
This is probably Mr. Peanut. I'm 100% sure.
100% sure.
It's King Reed. 100% sure.
Call it.
Go ahead.
No, it's real simple though. You know what I'm saying? So when we dealing with the people who told our grandparents to piss in the bathroom, it ain't really no change. You know what I'm saying? So Clinton was the one who did a lot of locking people up with Joe Biden, right? And then he had an epiphany and he changed, but he still did his part. You know what I'm saying? Attacking our people. You know what I'm saying? I don't overlook that. These people have been continuously attacking us. Yeah, this ain't politics. It's that race of people. They've been attacking us. And when you say when they move the ball, but they're not changing. They're just doing the same thing a different way now, and that's what a lot of people call change. So they're changing the lines, right? They're moving the jurisdiction lines so they can get more of their votes in. They're building skyscrapers in our city right now so they can get more of their constituents in our city, so that we can be diluted in our city because they're not moving the needle.
Yeah.
And so because they switch they dribble does not mean they're not dribbling. So what you're confusing, right? A lot of people confuse because these are nice ones. The nice people, like they're confused by trinkets and stuff like Obama. But let's be clear. They're very consistent. So when our grandparents fought for the right to vote, Trump upheld the people who were mad back then. See, there were people who were holding signs that did not want to integrate schools. Those people did not die.
Right.
Those people continue to push their agenda, and that's what Trump's doing. Our grandparents fought for it. Trump is upholding his parents' generation. You see what I'm saying? By doing what? Taking down everything that they were in the households watching their parents be mad about black people getting these rights. And all they did was held the line for their people. And we think that things are changing from these people. We are dropping the line. Fumble.
Thank you. Appreciate the call. And then the other thing that came up for me when King Reed was talking was around the fact that, like, a lot of these changes are politically expedient.
Yeah.
And so when you think about what was happening in 2020, right, with the George Floyd, like there was a lot of this wave of change, right, and people who had historically been on the other side of our issues, now they with us, right? But then when Trump got in, those same people, like that's why Target is under the boycott right now, because in 2020 they made all of these changes. We're going to be diverse. We're going to be equitable. We're going to be inclusive. They changed. But then as soon as the opportunity came for them to change back, they changed back. And that's why they're under attack right now. And that's what I'm saying. So even though the change is good, I'm thinking also the impact of number one is the impact of that long running policy that you had. That's one thing. And it's people who are still suffering under that impact. So even when you change, like, okay, I'm healing, I'm getting better. But then who's to say that when the next wave happens, are you going to change again? And it's just it's too unpredictable. And so we need that consistency. We're looking for people who have been consistently fighting for our people, consistently, standing in the gap for our causes. That's just my personal take on that. And that's why I'm saying, Charlie, go ahead on, man. You done been a Democrat, a Republican, a non-party. You done did enough. And we appreciate the good that you've done, but we also don't overlook the bad. Like it's balanced. And so I'm thinking like it's time to clear the space. You know what I mean? Like old white men in charge. Yeah, we need new blood. We need like some young people. We need like you know what I mean, a new infusion and a new mindset, man, and not career and historic politicians. That's my take.
I don't know. I don't know.
I hear that.
I'm not pulled because sometimes my fight will be strictly with y'all, right? On that, and then it could be on the other side of it.
I'm going to hear that off air comment when we get off air. So I'm not going to let you.
No, believe me, I'm not going to. But believe me, I ain't forgetting that.
I ain't forget my off air comment. So look, we got another story. Did you have anything else in politics with Mr. Edmond?
Oh, my only thing was going to say is that a snake doesn't shed its skin for beauty. A snake sheds his skin to get bigger and more dangerous.
Okay.
First of all, I gave you that analogy.
No, he took it. He took it and ran with it. It's a good one. I look. He took that. He took that.
The snake shed his skin.
Yeah, but they don't change the skin to be pretty. They change it because they getting bigger. They're becoming a bigger snake. They outgrown the old skin. You've been riding that one.
That's right, boy. They just had no more comments for me.
You've been riding that wave. All right. So I saw this thing. I'm trying to see if I can find the write-ups on it. I don't have the write-ups.
The ladies who be getting
yeah. So it's been two incidents where one of them was caught on tape where a mother whooped her children. Well, she whooped her child, right? And so it was a white woman. She was a teacher somewhere in the country. I wish I had the context and the backstory, but I'll just kind of give it to you how I understand it. Well, basically, she her son got into some trouble. He's 12 years old, and she laid him across the sofa. And she was caught on video working him, right? Giving him a good one. That's what we used to call them back in the day. Yeah, she gave him a good one. So I got the screenshot up there. We can't show the video, but she was like had him cross the sofa. If you can see it right here, and then she was like whooping him, giving him, one. And then the somebody else in the house was watching and recorded it. And then when they uploaded the video, I guess it got back, and so the police came. Long story short, they ended up charging her with like child abuse, and then got out that she was a teacher. So like her job was at risk and all of this, and they was like, "Oh my God, this is the worst thing ever." But when I looked at the videos, like I've seen whoopings that went a whole lot different. And so, what's your take, man? We still whooping children and all.
You need to whoop the person that took that video in your house.
And whoop them.
And that's the one who need to get it.
Whooping too.
Y'all probably saw this video. It was going around online. Yeah.
I missed all this. Man.
But you know what? You look at that. She's whooping them with a belt, and I done seen other parents come in there and slap their children down on the other side of
now that's abuse. Yeah.
Now that's abuse when you look at that. And this is all
she got him in the classic whooping position. He either go get right there, and she hit him on his butt. You know what I mean? They did it in school.
That's how they used to get.
Yeah.
But this is the problem that I have too when we look at it. We got them people who want to save our children syndrome, but don't really want to save our children. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is the worst, but then you charge the mother who's taking care of them, and then you talk about discipline and they're out of control, and you got somebody that's disciplining their child. That boy was all right. He probably got up and went and played football right after that.
Yeah.
No damage. Just ego.
No, that's really
hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
So that was the first one that I saw. Then I saw another one where it was a black woman. Her son got caught smoking weed, and I think he might have been like 13 or 14. The police officers brought him home, and when they got him to the house, the mama ain't wait for the police to leave, and she whooped him.
Right.
So they end up taking her to jail for whooping her son, the 14-year-old who got caught smoking weed, and they locked her up too.
You can't do that now.
You gotta wait for him to leave.
You gotta wait for the police to leave. See, Mom, you learned the lesson that day.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is
everybody learned the lesson that day.
The problem is if the police would have beat the boy and she would have recorded, it would have been iffy if the police would have faced any responsibility. So that's how messed up our society is. A parent can't do the same thing a police officer can do to her child.
They can't. And you look at it, I can't discipline them, but you can.
Oh yeah. You bust across the head, it's all right. You're just gonna send them home.
And then you make an excuse and you say resisting arrest, but then you don't even have a reason to arrest him. Right?
Bust him across his head.
Right. Just to do that. So
that's sunshine.
But the system is kind of messed up when you look at
a little bit, huh?
Yeah, because you're right. Because like even if they find that the police was out of order when they whooped them, they won't go to jail.
No.
Mama go to jail.
Mama go to jail. Yeah.
Don't collect.
Yeah, it's a crime. But if you do it on the job, it's an administrative mark on your record. And if that, you know what I'm saying.
And I'm beating them to keep them out your hands.
Come on.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
They don't want you to keep them out of their hands.
Okay.
They need to perpetuate the cycle.
That's the
That's
if you
it.
ain't perpetuating the cycle, what you're doing is wrong.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. Yeah. So that's the whole problem with it. I see. Okay. So that's why you can't whip them, because if you whip them, they're gonna be you're not gonna be able to whip them because they're gonna know how to act. They're gonna have these different kind of parameters, and my God, man.
Right. You give them discipline. Just think about it. You have now raised another successful black person in the society that can go out there and move the needle and fight the good fight.
So let us know, y'all. Where y'all at with whoopings, man? Are you still whooping your children? You whoop your children?
No, I don't. But I think this is the problem, because there's a thin line between a whooping and abuse.
Okay.
Right. And just because we can take abuse doesn't mean it's all right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some of us are stronger than others.
Okay.
And some people, the same whooping that little boy got is abuse to another little boy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like a thin line. It's very fine line.
Yeah, it is.
And you gotta walk.
Yeah, because you can't just be whipping them when you when you had a hard day at work. Now you whipping them, like you beating on your children.
You gotta walk with precision with it, because if you step over the line, you are abuse.
Yeah, you into the line of abuse. So Carla, we talking about whooping your children. To whoop or not to whoop? You on the air?
I think it's fake. I think it's like, and understand the thought process. I told Sean Soprano that it's not to be achieved, affordable housing, because Martin Luther King marched for it, and there was no 10-year gap that they achieved before they went up on us, right?
It must be a delay on the radio. We're talking about whooping children.
Correct. So why would the police be able to beat us up on the ground for not putting our hands behind our back properly, but can take you to jail for whooping your child for trying to avoid the life of dealing with the police?
Yeah.
It's hogwash. It's like getting rid of crime. Everybody want to get rid of crime except for the police. They need all that overtime. So like crime that has to exist. I don't understand why we can't go to jail for disciplining our child, but the same police actually do the same thing to you, and even worse, and get away with it.
I hear you. Thank you again for the commentary.
Listen, this is not a game, and it's so crazy.
I think it do come with a disclaimer. I'm a fan of whooping children when necessary, as far as a part of the disciplinary, gradient.
I'm part of it.
No. Is having a bed, is having the clothes. So discipline has a lot. Discipline that
So I'm gonna agree. I see. Ada say that you don't have to whoop a child to be great. You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't. Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
On
but
that.
some of them I see they need to.
Some of them do need.
Like that's all it takes. You just need.
But I know, like,
because a whooping humble you. Sometimes you just need to be humble.
Just
and that whooping will just like let you know. When you show up in the world.
Some good whippings, right? Some of these adults need some good whippings.
That's true too.
Some of these adults need to be checked.
I was too close to the mic,
You need to be checked.
That's on a whole nother conversation.
But back to the women, I will tell you this: like, this is how we did it in my household. Is that if Cheyenne did something, we sat down and had a full conversation, and why not to do it, right? And then if you get caught again, this is going to be your consequences, whatever the consequences is. And then I want to
saying the gradient.
And then when we finish, you need to explain why we had this conversation, what you did, because because if you're gonna get
understand,
I want you, because once you do it again,
I knew you understood before we left,
because we talked and we made sure you understood.
And then I'm not saying the consequences is a whipping. It could be like it's no TV, no phone, no whatever it is. Just know that there's gonna be a consequences for your action if you go this way.
Yeah, I had more conversations than whoopings. I ain't get a whole lot of whoopings. My daddy talked to me. I had, but see the way my daddy would talk to me, he would always appeal to my conscience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so he always would. And so by the time we finished them conversations, I'll be like, dang. Bad. I was like, dang, boy. And
I messed up.
I was gonna whip my own. Because I was just the dumbest, stupidest, you know what I mean? Like he had just a way with me where he always would speak to my conscience and my soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I didn't get a whole lot of whoopings until I like, I remember I got somewhere I know I needed them when I got them. So let us know what y'all think, man. Put it in the chat. Let us know to whoop or not to whoop. Has whooping that ship sailed? Because I seen some people were saying that was that was slavery and that was slave master stuff. Like some parents
like the baddest one hit my hand.
Yeah.
Some parents is
they tough.
So
we do have an Ask Qiana too.
Go ahead. Let's run it.
All right, so Ask Qiana, and the Ask Qiana segment is brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op, ocgc.coop, and you can become one of the founding member owners today. We're on our push to get 300 members by the end of December.
Let's
go. Please join. Go to ocgc.coop. All right, Qiana, why is it that some men can dish it but can't take it? We've been on again, off again for years. He's cheated multiple times, and I keep taking him back. But during one of our breakups, two months, mind you, I went on one dinner date. Nothing happened, just conversation. Now we're back together. He throws that one date in my face constantly, like I betrayed him. Meanwhile, I've had to swallow a whole history of his mess. So I'm asking, why is it when women try to heal and move on, it's the end of the world, but when men hurt us, we're expected just to forgive and forget? Why is it that some men can dish it out but can't take it?
Okay, I'm gonna let the men answer it after this, right? Because I definitely want to hear it. I'm gonna say this, and how can I put it? Is that the standards for women and men are different.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay.
And when I say this is women are told to forgive a lot when men are not, right? Mm-hmm. And so the standards of where men put they women at and say, I'm not gonna put up with this, boom, 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 boom. They kind of ride by that.
Yeah.
Women will bend and fold and give you grace where men do not. And I'm gonna tell you, Ryder, don't give them that grace.
Okay.
Like honestly, it's your grace to give.
Okay.
And so if cheating is like, I'm not putting up with a cheater, don't put up with a cheater.
Okay.
Period, point blank. Keep your standards up there. We give chances after chances after chances, and you think that that's gonna win somebody's loyalty.
Okay.
Typically, it don't. Not in the beginning. Maybe in the long run, but nah. And he don't have to give you that grace, unfortunately.
Wow.
You want him to because you done gave away passes, and you say, "Hey, like." All I did is go on a date. And he was like, that was my non-negotiable.
Wow.
You know, and so he keep on throwing in his face. I don't agree with it, but you know, it's life. Go ahead, fellas.
Mr. Edmond.
I'm with Q. But listen.
See, that happens.
Yeah, I'm with Q.
And it happens more than not.
Yeah. But
however, yeah.
But what she said was like there is two standards.
Yeah.
Like a promiscuous man is a gigolo or a Casanova. A promiscuous woman is
that's not where I was going.
But that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I ain't make these rules.
Yeah.
This is how society made it.
Okay.
And that's what he's leaning on.
Okay.
Like I'm a gigolo. I'm a Casanova, baby. You do it. What that?
Yeah.
You're not a gigolo.
Yeah.
You ain't a Casanova.
Yeah. Women can't do what men do. That's what I grew up with. But then they changed that at some point. When we grew up, they was like, well, if, men can do it, then women can do it, and they can do it even better. Like think like a man. It was before the movie, but it was like, but I mean, I remember growing up.
Like a lady. Stop it.
I remember growing up.
But it's still think like a man though. That was the thing.
I remember growing up when there was a certain standard that women had. And then I remember when that standard started changing.
What? You remember?
Like I remember. Like I remember the first time I heard somebody say baby mama. I think I was in middle school the first time I heard the word baby mama. And I was like, oh, I ain't never heard that.
The baby mama.
Yeah, like baby mama, baby daddy. I remember when that started becoming a part of the lexicon. Like I remember like distinctly hearing that term and be like, wow, that's okay, that's a thing. Like that was but now we got a culture, a group of people, a generation where they don't know that there wasn't a time when we didn't say baby mama and baby daddy. You know what I mean? I don't know what they said before, but I just remember hearing it like that was a new term for me to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, now it's just like, that's just my baby daddy. Like got songs about it and all of that. But to your point, I do think that there is a different standard for men and women. And when they talk about the question was, why is it that some men can dish it out but can't take it? I'm one of them men. Like I know I can't take it. Like the stuff that I took my wife through, and I'm just being honest. Like I took her through a lot. And I know if she would have did that to me, I couldn't take it. And I don't know why that is or how that worked, but I just know, like, and that's why you hear me talk how grateful I am and how much I appreciate her, because I know, because she asked me, what if I did it to you? I couldn't take it. It ain't right. Don't like it ain't. I just know I couldn't, and I'm just being honest. Like I don't try to justify it. I don't try and make no sense out of it. I don't know. That's why I'm so in awe and so amazed at like how you're able to do it, because I know I was messing up bad, and you still like we still here today. We still here. We still standing. We still vibing. We thriving, and we got a good thing going. But if the shoe was on the other foot, it probably wouldn't be that. Call it what you want, double standard or whatever. It's just the truth and the reality of my experience. Yeah, I absolutely believe that.
It is. I think that white supremacy is what made the men the top.
They call it patriarchy. Yeah,
but it's okay.
Yeah, the system. Yeah, no, okay, yeah. Because you got you got matriarchal and patriarchal, and in our cultures, the women. Yeah,
but because if you think about it, a man could not go through having a baby. The world would be messed up.
we have small little tribes.
We wouldn't be here. It would be tough.
Yeah,
we wouldn't go through that thing.
Yeah, y'all built different. Yeah,
way different.
And I appreciate it. I benefited from it, and I appreciate it. So
can I say?
I don't know why it's like that, but that's just the way that it is.
I think we're a little weaker. I think
it's selfishness because
that's what I'm on the weaker. I'm with the weaker argument.
Okay, that's right.
I think selfishness is a part of it.
Yeah, because think about it. Women know. You don't think we know we got to go through all this and it's gonna be pain, like we're gonna blow up, our body might not ever look the same, we're gonna be screaming, hollering, but we know the reasons why we bring life.
That's why you say selfish,
right? And if you know that this generation we need more people,
and you ain't gonna do it,
and you're like, nah,
nope. We're gonna have one man in the tribe to have all the babies. That's your job. It's gonna be a few of y'all that just do it. Yeah, all of us ain't doing it. It's gonna be a few of us, and the ones who do it, like that's what y'all do.
Operationalize it already.
Yeah, all of us ain't doing it. But it's gonna be something, and we gonna like give y'all everything you need, whatever kind of support you get. But everybody ain't built for that. Yeah.
No, and then the ones that y'all put over there, some of them ain't built for it too. So think about it. Y'all put 3 over there, 2 of them done escape.
Okay, well, not gonna be voluntary. We ain't gonna make you do it against the real, but because we gonna make it real glorious. Boy, you the one to have children, boy. You the leader. You the future is in your hands. And, like we gonna throw everything we got for you, make it real comfortable for you. And I'm gonna willingly pay because I don't want to do it. So I'm gonna support you.
This why God good, right? Because God knew that.
Come on, man.
He had God through the universe, whatever.
That's
I don't want to offend nobody with my God speech.
No, that's right, bro.
It was something so divine that we can't even explain it.
Yeah. That's right. I agree, man. And that's why, again, one of the foundational teachings in the Nation of Islam is a nation can rise no higher than its woman. Because when you teach a woman, you teach a nation. When you teach a man, you teach an individual. And so it's like the culture, the culture of upholding and protecting and respecting women, because we really understand the value and appreciate.
When you teach a woman, you teach a nation.
Yeah. Well, but when you teach a man, you teach an individual. Yeah.
You do. And if you look,
she the first teacher, she the first nurse. The child, when they say when they cry, they don't cry calling for God. They calling for mama, because mama supplies the needs. She feeds the baby. She nursed the baby. So the first God in the child's life is the mother. You know what I'm saying? And so I get it. I understand. And men,
y'all raised different too. Like we're taught about the importance of family from the beginning.
Yeah.
And how not to mess around, like all the, and then you look
if you raise right.
But then when you we gotta go. Okay, and then you got the men who's told not to settle down.
Oh no, they celebrate little boys having multiple girlfriends. Oh boy, he got 2, 3. He got 2, 3. He 9 years old with 2, 3 girlfriends, that's we gotta change that. We gotta unlearn that stuff.
We got to, because soon as he get to adulthood and he get in his first real relationship, we're telling him that he's supposed to be monogamous, but we've given him tools to not to. Okay, we gotta go, y'all.
We really do.
We got callers.
Up next is Sister Hughes. She's gonna make you lose your shoes and shout out all around the house. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Jackson.
I'm your brother John.
And this is Qiana. And we out.
And we out.